Hello students, suppose your uncle put 500 rupees in your first birthday, okay? And after that in every birthday he put additional 100 rupees with the amount of previous year, okay? So now at first birthday you get 500 and next 600, next 700 and so on. And now you are 16 years old and you want to buy something with this amount of money. How will you know the total amount of money? So at first write, then list them, then add them up. This will be so time consuming, right? So is there any shortcut process to find this sum quickly? Yes. See, this is an AP, okay, where the common difference is 100. So if you know the formula of finding the sum of an arithmetic progression, then you will find this amount so easily. So do you want to know that? Let's start. So before that I will tell you a story. A little mathematician of 10 years old are asked to find the sum of natural numbers from 1 to 100 and he did it within a second. Everyone surprised, how is it possible? See, the mathematician has to find the sum of natural numbers up to 100, right? So here he played a trick. He write the numbers in reverse order. So it will be 100 plus 99 plus here will be 2 and 1. Now if we add, we get s plus s, that is 2s equals to, it gives us 101, it also gives us 101, it also gives us 101 and again 101. So it will be 101 plus 101 plus 101, 101, okay. So now how many times there are 101? See, there is 1 plus 2 plus up to 100. So there is 100 times 101, okay. So we get 2s equals to, this amount will be 101 into 100. Why? Because if we add 2 3 times we get 6. Also if we multiply 2 into 1 2 3, so 3 times 2, then we also get 6. We apply here same logic and we get s equals to 101 into 100 upon 2. So it will be, if we multiply, it will be 0505. So for finding the sum from 1 to 100, we apply the logic 100 into 101 by 2. So now what happens? If we add 1 plus 2 plus 3, so it will be, there are 3 numbers, so 3 into 4 by 2, that is 6, okay. Again if we add 4 numbers, it will be 4 into 5 by 2, that is 10, okay. It is true. So if we add 200 numbers, it will give us 200 into 201 by 2, which is 20100. So in this method we can find the sum of natural numbers so quickly. So for n numbers, if we add n natural numbers, it will be n into n plus 1 by 2, and this is the formula. You can apply this formula anywhere and you can find the sum of natural numbers, okay. So now the question is, ma'am, this is natural number where the difference is only 1. Can I apply this logic for finding the sum of arithmetic progression? Yes, we can apply. See how. So see here, this is an arithmetic progression where the sum are given, we have to find the sum. So if we write this in a reverse order, it will be a plus n minus 1 into d. This term is here and previous term will be a plus n minus 2 into d, and the last term will be this term, which is a. And now if we find the sum, so it will be 2 ways. And what happens if we add a plus n minus 1 into d, it will be 2a plus n minus 1 into d, right. So it will be 2a plus n minus 1 into d, okay. And the next term will be a plus d plus a plus n minus 2 into d. So it will be a and a, it will be 2a and d plus n minus 2 into d. So if we add 1 plus n minus 2, which give us also 2a plus d into n minus 1. So it will be 2a plus n minus 1 into d, and again it also will be 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now, how many times there are 2a plus n minus 1d? See here, this is first term and this is nth term. That's when it contains n terms. So, there is n times 2a plus n minus 1d. So, it will be 2a is equal to n into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Right? So, it gives us a is equals to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Right? So, this is the formula to find the sum of an arithmetic progression where n is the number of terms, a is the first term and d is the common difference. Now, the logic is, see, this is the first term and this is the nth term, right? So, we can also write it a plus last term, because if a arithmetic progression contains n terms, so nth term will be the last term. So, this is a and this is last term. That's mean we can write is a plus l, l for last term. So, here we can also write n by 2 a plus l. So, this is another formula of finding the sum of arithmetic progression. If you know the common difference, then apply this formula. If you know only the first term and the nth term, then apply this formula. In both cases, you can find the sum of arithmetic progression. Okay? So, now I can find the total amount, right? So, it will be sum equals to, here give the plus sign. So, the first term a equals to is 500 and the common difference is 600 minus 500, that is 100, and n, that means the total number of terms. What will be the total number of terms? See, you are of 16 years old, so the total number of terms will be 16. Okay, so the sum will be, formula is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here we apply this formula because we don't know the last term. Okay, so n is 16 by 2, 2 into a is 500 and n minus 1, n is 16, so n minus 1 will be 15, 15 into d is 100. So it will be 8 into 1000 plus 1500, which gives us 2500 or 00200. So the total amount is 20,000, and now you can buy so many things by it. Okay, see, here is another problem where given that a12 equal to 37, that is 12th term is 37, common difference is also given. You have to find first term, that is a, and a is 12 means sum of up to 12th term. Okay, so a12 is 37, a12 is 37, let first term is a, because it is not given. Okay, so if first term is a12 37 means a12 will be a plus 12th term, that is 11, d equals to 37, d is given, that is 3, so it will be a plus 11 into 3 equals to 37, or a will be 37, this is plus, so here will be minus 11 into 3, 33, which gives us a equals to 4. So this is one answer. And the next is a is 12, you have to find the sum of up to 12th term. See, here you know the first term, you know the common difference, you also know the last term, because you have to find a is 12, right? So 12th term is given, which is the last term. So you can apply any formula, both gives us the same answer. See here, a is 12, if we apply this formula, this is 2a plus n minus 1 into d, which is n by 2, n is 12, so 12 by 2, 2 into a is 4, so 4 plus 12, up to 12 n minus 1 will be 11 into d is 3, so it will be 6 into 4 to the 8 and 33, so 6 into it will gives us 41, 246. If we apply another formula, we will get same result, that is a is 12 equal to n by 2 a plus l, which is 12 by 2, a is first term is 4 and the last term is 12th term, 12th term is given 37, so it will be 6 into it gives us 41, that is 246. So you have to apply the formula according to the given information. Okay, if you know the first term and common difference, then apply this formula. If you know the first term as well as the last term, then apply this formula. Okay.